Nerdhour, baby! We're back! Unity.
Oh man.
Come on, Unity. That really.
Oh yeah, you got
Unity, baby. Unity.
Oreo or no, reverse Oreo. If that's what it is.
That's
I forgot what Infinity Stones. Just threw a one.
Fuck it.
It's okay.
We are back with another episode 13 of the Nerdhour podcast. We're with friend of the show, legend, singer-songwriter, comedian, Octavio the Dweeb.
Yo,
This is our second.
happy to be here.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you being here.
I appreciate being a guest. Like when Cory asked, at first I didn't know what he was about to ask. He was like, "Let me put it to the side real quick." That usually, you never know where that's gonna go. As soon as he said Nerdhour podcast, I was like, "Let's go."
No, yeah, we were at a nice house. I was like, Octavio, come through with me. I was like, I gotta ask you. You could say no. Will you be our second guest of the Nerdhour podcast? And he said yes, and here we are now.
Now, if you would have asked something else,
Yeah,
might have been.
I was scared.
Yo, on the low, he was like, "Be honest, you fuck my bitch," and I was just like, "No." I was like, "Want to be on the podcast?"
He already began like fucking crying and shit. Oh my god, I knew this name was coming. I knew it.
Feel it there.
Like Cory pulls me aside.
Look, man, I already know what happened. I already know. Give it to me straight.
So we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
We have a lot to talk about Octavio. I found out he was a nerd when we fucking geeked out on Marvel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, this guy is a massive nerd, and that's why he's my boy ever since. We have lots to fucking talk about, but first, I don't mean to bring it down real quick, but we have to do a little in memoriam for this podcast.
Right.
This past week, there has been a few deaths. Rest in peace to Paul Rubens, who played Pee Wee Herman.
R.I.P. Pee Wee Herman, and it's crazy because I was just talking about him, and then the next day I found out he passed away, and I was like,
Powers.
"That's weird, man." Like when I talk about
That's the wrong type of powers. That's the wrong.
but no hour anyway. So who should we talk about on this podcast?
The whole guy was there.
Like no, this other was kidding.
Live action Death Note.
No, it is really not though. I was like super shocked because I was like, "What?" Like it was weird, but it was.
Also, rest in peace to Angus Cloud, who played Fezco in Euphoria. That one hit me very hard. Idriys also.
No, that's really sad because it's the natural talent that feels like couldn't see his peak potential
For sure.
Although it's like hell of an introduction. We all love Fez. We love the I don't know what you talking about, Rule. You was the fucking ass, Rule. Nah, we ain't doing this shit today, Rule. Like we love that. Man, that last but I can say I am happy, one, to experience him as a character, and two, where his character leaves off in the show could be a good ending, for that character. Like,
True.
for moving forward, like Fezco could be in jail for the rest of his life, have a thing where Fez writes Rue letters, or some shit. But it's like, gladly he got to do somewhat of a completion on that. And yeah, rest in peace, and mental health is important.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, it hit me so hard when I found out. Like, I was having like, a normal chill day. Everything was all good, and then I logged on Instagram and saw it, and it instantly, like, I really, like, my heart just sank because I had already seen that his dad passed away like a week prior, and I'm very close with my dad. Honestly, I felt for him all week. I was like, I actually had him in mind a little bit, just like after I saw that, and then when I saw, that he passed away and how, like, it really hit me because I can't imagine like that kind of pain and he's only like 25. I'm 23.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing is like when it's close in age, it's like imagine one of us, like it's like we're kids, bro.
Yeah.
And him being 25 and everything, it's just wild. And I that's probably one of the sadder celebrity deaths that's happened recently. I'm still fucked up over Chadwick. Chadwick is, you know what I'm saying? That was like the one time I actually like broke down crying.
I have a story about that. Not too long, but man, I was going to a bonfire, and I was with my boy Connor and Ryan, classic. And right before we get out of the car, we find out that Chadwick Boseman died. And you're like, we're sad. Like, Black Panther is one of my favorite movies.
Just ruined your bonfire.
It ruined the bonfire. And I'll tell you why, because we freaking get down after like debating whether we want to still vibe. We're like, let's go. We get there, and they're like, why are you guys so like down? I won't say who, but I'm with these people. These girls are like, why are you guys so down?
Then this something means he about to say something bad.
Or we'll be like, I literally was like, oh, like, Chadwick Boseman just passed. Like, we're just really upset about it. And this girl's like, how are you guys like upset? It's not like you knew him. Like, what? And then I was like, it's still, I was like kind of understanding. I was trying to be like, it's just like, we just found out. And it's really like messing with us, because if you look at how it happened, it's really sad. She was like, yeah, but like, you didn't know him. Like, how's that affecting you? And I was like, who's like one of your favorite artists like ever? She's like, Childish Gambino. I go, like, imagine you just found out that he passed away today, and he's going to pass away, and he's still been dropping all these things for you, the fan. And like, imagine you found out. She's like, yeah, I mean, I think it's sad, but like, I wouldn't let it affect my day. And I was like, all right, boys.
I would have been like, let me show you what he taught me. Yeah. Into the ocean.
Bro, it really hit me. I was like, all right,
she just killed the vibe even more.
We just needed to understand.
You need a hug. You just need a hug.
No, why are you like this? In Chadwick.
He said, be a man. Man.
Right.
It also did come out today. I don't know if you saw. So I assumed too, just because the whole like dad thing happened, they were talking Angus now. It was like a suicide, but it wasn't. Yeah. His mom posted it on Facebook or something that it was more than likely an accidental overdose. Which is even more sad.
Very, very eerily similar to Mac.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of the Mac Miller's one of the ones that like has messed me up. Every day since it happened. Like, I loved Mac Miller, and like honestly, like it gave me that. Just reminded me of that exact thing, and like I think that's why the Angus one got to me as well, because like, man, I miss Mac still.
Yeah.
In conclusion, checking on your friends, mental health is important. Talk to someone if you don't already. Get your thoughts out, get your emotions out, because, bottling things up, it channels in different ways than even to where you probably wouldn't expect it, hence accidental shits like this. And, just take care of yourselves, because we all love you, or someone loves you. And even if the person you want to love you doesn't love you, there's someone that you don't want to love you that loves you. You're still loved regardless. And be careful with what you intake as well.
I'm gonna intake some yerba. Some yerba.
I saw this on a reel, and I feel like this might be cheesy for me to say, because I just saw it on a reel, but I honestly thought it was great. This guy like asked this girl, he was like, would you take like $10 billion from me right now for free? And she's like, yeah, of course. And he's like, okay, well, like, if I gave you the 10 million, but that means you don't get to wake up tomorrow, would you take it? And she's like, no. And he's like, well, that means just waking up tomorrow is a priceless, like, worth more than any amount of money in the world. So, we wake up, act like it. That's a tough one, but like in my head, I was like, facts.
No. I mean, I wasn't gonna. I was gonna be like, well, at that point, it's useless because I can't use the 10 million. So I'm like, I get the point you're making, but I'm just not gonna be able to use the 10 million.
Yeah. You could take that how you want.
You know how long it would take for me to spend 10 million? Probably like a couple of days. I need to wake up tomorrow.
I could buy a $10 billion home.
Oh, shit.
Give like bunch of that.
With no furniture, because you're out of money at that point, and you can't decorate it.
No furniture. It's all good.
All right, let's light it up.
Let's do it.
The Loki 2 trailer dropped this week, and I have to say, last week, I went on a little rant, Octavio. I went on a little rant because I'm very disappointed. Did you watch Secret Invasion? Actually, did you watch Secret Invasion?
I haven't finished.
Okay. How have you been liking it?
I think it's pretty good so far. I only watched the first. Don't lie to him.
Okay. First episode, I was pretty locked in as well.
It's pretty locked in.
Yeah, I was pretty locked in.
I need to catch up on that one. That's probably the only show I haven't seen out of all the Marvel shows, though.
Cool. And you've been liking Marvel shows?
This is a trick question. I hope you don't.
It could be in it. It's
the ones I like.
Okay, cool. Yeah. It's
He had a gun behind his back.
I
fire.
heavily liked.
Fire.
And I thought the villain was played like really well. I think like movies and TV shows are like only as good as like their villains.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's cool.
any like superhero movie I've liked, the villain has been killer, like almost like better than the hero. So like things with weak villains, like I like the Captain America or Winter Soldier and like Falcon.
Mm-hmm. Classic.
Not my favorite.
Really?
I liked it, but I thought there could have been some better.
Winter Soldier? You didn't like?
The Falcon.
Oh, Falcon.
The Falcon. Oh, the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no, the
dog shit. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. The movie. Yes.
For a long
Yes.
time, it was my favorite
Yes.
Marvel movie until Hulk Ragnarok.
Yes.
Dude, what happens with the Thor? The new Thor, bro, Christian Bale. I'm sorry, this is off topic, but did not appreciate that movie.
Me either.
Thunder.
We all watched Quantumania together, and that was crazy. That was an
I
experience.
liked Quantumania. That shit made me laugh.
I mean, it was like silly.
Yeah, they knew. I feel like they knew like the climate of like the audience they were going for.
True.
That.
Yeah.
I think it was good that they added humor because it wouldn't have worked as a serious movie for me, especially because the CGI was like iffy.
Yeah.
But I think the funniness did it for me. I also think Kang is like a great villain. So like I said, things are only as good as their villain. Kang was like, he's a great actor, I think.
Yeah.
And,
Shit, let a motherfucker try to jump me with a bunch of ants.
I got that repellent.
What is Offspring? That's all
Rain.
what is the one with the green top? It's like you take out to the woods. It's Offspring. You know it. You from Texas? You know Offspring.
You're from.
What did you spray for mosquitoes? Offspring.
Oh. Must be
Oh,
like
they don't be raw dogging.
Yeah,
Texas.
Also, we have an audience today. We have Saula's producer, and we have Octavio's cousin also in the building today. On the
Actually, Saul, come here, come back here.
yeah,
Because we're gonna do something that
You know those bracelets that are repellent? It's like one.
this is impromptu.
just come down right here.
Dude, we're so funny.
Yeah,
Just
do
he's
come down, cause it's go and do Spider Pig.
Spider Pig. Oh, yeah, we know.
Hold on. Are you ready? I just washed my hands. That's why they're wet. No other reason. Also, now that I have the floor, I would like to point out that Octavio said Hulk Ragnarok, and that was killing me earlier.
I meant to say Thor. And I knew that after, but you guys know that's a Thor Hulk movie.
It is.
It was a
I know I'm amazing.
Clap it up for John Mulaney in the building. Let's go.
We should have just said it was John Mulaney.
Yeah. I could do 60 and for a hot bottle and two again.
We got John Mulaney as producer, paying him $50,000 an hour.
Yeah. What's the line in the Spider-Verse, the first one that Spider picks, where he's like, I stay and dance and I've heard the parent.
You talking about when he says nigga? When he calls Miles a nigga? I know that line.
And it's okay because I'm big.
And there's no race to it.
Damn.
Holy shit. All right.
Wait, what was the line you were talking about?
They're just like, he says one line where he's just like, I sting and I dance and I'm done when I pray. He used to know it, I feel like.
Nah,
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. I can't do it.
I get
It's like it's like trying to tell somebody a joke that you saw a stand-up comedian do. You're not going to do it as well.
No.
Don't even try.
John, why weren't you in the second movie?
I was at the very end. In the last few minutes. Were you not paying attention?
He was bad Miles. Yo, spoiler alert. I'm sorry.
It's been months.
It's been months.
You don't know if no.
Corey's like, if y'all don't let me move,
You're good. It's a good bit. Loki 2 trailer was fire because I had some words about Marvel to Kevin Feige last week, and I was like, yo, I'm not that excited for Loki 2 because Loki is my second favorite Marvel show. It goes WandaVision, Loki, then like Moon Knight, right?
Yeah, we watched one of this.
Yeah, that was a great knife, but it still we all did, and it still let us down. Yeah. That was like Alexis Garage, shout out Alexis.
I completely forgot about that. Y'all just really just brought that out of my memory.
Yeah, it was during the pandemic.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sonic.
I remember
Sonic, yeah.
A Jeep.
Yeah, like that. Good ass night. But so
Whatever.
Loki, I on the last podcast, I was like, dude, like I not excited anymore. I am in a way jaded, and because Secret Invasion, I don't mean to throw this in your head, but it very much let me down. It pissed me off. Okay.
I could only imagine Kevin watching this and be like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none Corey Tip, Corey nonsense.
But the Loki 2 trailer did drop this week, and it was fire. It was really good. It was and Idriys, you're like Loki, like I
haven't even watched the trailer.
I don't know.
bro.
Let's watch it. Live reaction.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it.
This is a homework, bro.
I know. I'm never good. I've never been good with homework.
We had 2 minutes.
I used to stuff my homework in my backpack. My mother found a bunch of homework sheets in my backpack once. I got my ass whooped. Just a little insight of why I don't do things now.
Anyways, then I'll break it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're here for.
Yes, but I'll talk to you. You watched it, right?
Did watch it.
So already off rip. Okay. Secret Invasion had $143 million budget. This show. Wait, no, excuse me.
Yeah,
I got it twisted. Secret Invasion had a $212 million budget. Loki only had $143 million. And this looks way better than Secret Invasion. The CGI looks so good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it really looks an infinitely better show. I mean, in the intro, we fucking see Ke Huy Quan as his character Obi or Borio.
What?
Yeah.
This trailer sounds good. Someone should have watched it.
Yes. The opening scene is with Ke Huy Quan. He plays Obi. He's like the inventor for the TVA, right? So like he makes all the gears and gadgets, and then the first thing we see is like, it is from, Everything Everywhere All at Once. So Indiana Jones that he's never seen before. He's never seen it.
I saw this on the pod.
Weirdly, you understand what I'm saying.
And Connor, you said about like things that are just too like
American.
I get it.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it's
I
not.
don't understand, bro.
Fuck off.
It's not
Insane.
insane. It's not insane to say. Now, y'all old white people, come after him.
Yeah.
Come after me.
Yeah.
I have seen it though.
Yeah, this is
Cool.
It is cool. It's
I mean,
classic.
Okay,
Okay, fine.
Idriys has also never seen a Captain America movie or anything with Captain America.
Now then I become a hypocrite.
I figured watch Infinity.
Actually,
minutes 20 through 23.
interesting enough, I don't know if I watched the first Captain America. No, I have.
You have. Okay, cool. I mean, but it's not the best.
Was I about to get fired?
No, I'm about to get fired off. It's not the best, but that's fine.
No, I have.
But okay.
And I played the Captain America video game.
There's an American video game.
Yeah, it was on Xbox. That actually was pretty decent. It was like a Batman Captain America type game.
Okay.
Arkham Knight type.
It was Captain America with Batman mechanics,
Interesting.
like fighting style. Like
That's fire. But back to the trailer, the opening scene, we see Owen Wilson's character. What was his name? Owen Wilson's character.
Wow.
John Mulaney is on his Switch right now, but he's supposed to be a producer, but I will look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
It's okay. Yeah. Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson's character Mobius. We see him walk in with Loki, and he's like, Obi, like, we need your help. And then we see Loki time slip. But the time slipping looks very similar to the Spider-Verse glitching. So this could be like Marvel's version of, you know how like Miles was like, you know, in Spider-Verse? It was like that. It's not the exact same. It was like more like grotesque in a way. They did it very well. Like he was like being stretched out and like, it was warped, exactly. But it's very similar to the glitching in Spider-Verse. So like, because he was like, I'm slipping through like the future and the past, you know, slipping through timelines and stuff. So this could be our version, MCU's explaining of the glitching in Spider-Verse, all connected. We're getting Andrew and everyone in the second Spider-Verse. That's the gist of it.
For some reason, I just imagine like if you were doing that, and so it's like while you're in the midst of glitching and switching through timelines, you're seeing different historical events. And then throughout all of it, you just see a girl getting clapped by someone else. Like then it cuts to like the civil rights movement or something. Like Gandhi, your girl.
Hey, what? Wait, go back. We never. Once again, this is at that idiot hour. Ignorance.
Our friends, we got some people who don't like the ignorance. We got some people who do and some people who don't.
Yeah.
One person in particular, our friend Vaughn, he does not like our ignorance. His girl was subscribed to us. Apparently, his girl was subscribed to us, and he came to us and was like, "Yo, my girl unsubscribed from y'all because y'all are too ignorant."
No, because we talked about fucking She-Hulk.
Oh yeah, because we talked about fucking She-Hulk.
And then you're like, I can't. I'm not gonna lie.
That's like a solid conversation to start.
Would you fuck with She-Hulk? I mean, yeah.
You fuck She-Hulk.
She's She-Hulked out.
That's even more of a reason to fuck She-Hulk. Are you saying you would not fuck her if she hulked up?
Maybe like if you had like just
He can't handle, bro.
I can't.
No, I can't.
What?
Just saying you can't handle tall women.
Tall muscular to get my green card. Now I gotta worry about green.
Nah, I'm being out all day.
Okay, let's wrap up this fucking trailer shit real quick. So yeah, that was the most interesting thing to me was the time slipping, right? We also see Gugu Mbaku Raw as Ravonna Renslayer. She's coming back, right? She like disappeared at the end. We see Wunmi Musaku as Agent B-15. She was also in the trailer. And then, of course, we see Majors as Kang.
Mm-hmm.
We see Majors as Kang.
It was giving like what's that movie with Christian Bale where he's like a scientist? Let's move on. I don't know the name.
Producer. Okay. As the version.
To be fair, we didn't give John Mulaney a job description.
I don't have a job description for a computer. I have 100% batteries on your phone. I'm like, oh,
It's fine.
I thought it was just gonna be on my Switch, and it was a temporary title.
We need a producer. But anyways, Majors as Kang. You know, it was the old version, his variant as a old.
Yeah,
you're right.
Frederick Douglass looking ass. He used to
Yes, how does he pull off so many looks? Like, and
because he just looks like every nigga that's ever existed. like he just looks like the nigga. So you can dress it up however you want.
I was gonna say, did you see? It also really came out this weekend that his alleged accuser
Fled the country.
she doesn't saw that, dude. That's crazy. She must be scared, bro. No, if you just wanted to watch Creed 3 and was like, I'm not.
Oh God, I gotta cut that. I gotta cut that. Fled the country.
Yeah, did you see that?
Did you see she fled the country?
She flooded the country?
Yeah. Holy shit. Man, the lengths people go to get out on a court date. Yeah, I just don't go. Me personally.
Yeah. So maybe Jonathan Majors is off the hook. Maybe.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, who else had a court date for something and it turned out they went to watch soccer? Oh, never mind. Let me not talk about that.
Okay.
It was I gotta cut this out. It was Tory Lanez and
Oh yeah. Okay.
Man.
I got a lot of shit to cut. Why do you bring this nigga up?
Okay, so anyway, Majors is a part of, we see a scene of Majors in the trailer, and he's not, I'm going to call it real quick, just that I don't think he's getting recast. I think he will inevitably be fine. And that's kind of my hot take. Like, I feel like we would have heard something by now. There's a lot of stuff.
The one person we ain't heard shit from is Namor.
Oh, yeah.
We never heard shit.
You didn't hear about that motherfucker? The actor from Namor, like, is also, like, allegedly super canceled because he also essayed a woman. What's his name? Do we know his name? He's like actors. Tanafu Huerta. Yeah. Yeah, that came out too. Like, he, like, essayed this, like, musician in, like, South America. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot, even, yeah. Anyways, we're moving on from that. But there was, so I'm not gonna really spoil it for you because I don't want it to be ruined. But on this podcast, and especially me, I followed the leaks heavily, and then you watch a trailer. Remember, towards the end, there was like a big fight scene. There's like a big fight scene with like Loki like takes out a lot of TVA. Yes, the Green. So there we see that scene, right, Idriys? Mm-hmm. And that's where we find out the big overarching villain that I told you about last week. That's the scene, and basically confirmed the rumors about who's the real villain.
Miss Minutes Finance?
Yes, Miss Minutes Finance.
Because I honestly do not remember.
Wait, Miss Minute? No, it's not. It's not. But Miss Minutes is. Miss Minutes got the Miss Minutes is in the trailer though. She comes in like as a ghost, like, and then she becomes really giant and like scares people away. Yeah. That is.
I would have embraced it. Why are you running? Yeah, no, I would run. So do whatever you want with Miss Minute. She seemed freaky.
She is. Tara Strong.
Yeah, Tara Strong. Oh my God, she's on a historical run of playing fine women.
Yes. Remember when you clowned on me? Fine women as cartoon characters?
Yeah,
you're a hypocrite.
Nah.
So
I'm saying I'm logical. You're not.
In the group chat, right? So the Mario Brothers movie just came out, right? Yeah. And there's a scene of Princess Peach on the bike, and she's looking sheeped up, and I literally sent the group chat, and I was just like, need. And they're like, you want a cartoon character?
No, my thing with Peaches is that they never showed her ID in that movie. So
don't do me like that. Hey, don't do me like that.
I'm just saying, I don't know. But then she fell in with he got a mustache. So that's what made me realize that she's most likely of age. Mm-hmm. But Mario didn't have either.
That's crazy.
This rate always on the lookout. That's smart.
As producer, I'm legally obligated to let you know that if you're driving at least 17.
Well, then I guess in Mario World, 17 is the consent age.
Yeah, she's driving a bike too. I don't know what's the consent.
That's Lord. Let's talk it tone. Do you think they give a fuck if she's 14 or a bike?
Okay, that's true. That's true.
But again, the only thing that's making me think she is because Mario just assumed. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Like you see, there's no clarification of how old are you? Be like nothing. He just went for it.
Shout out to her Strong.
Yeah,
and her fine ass daughter. Sorry, I'm just now really this ignorance. Okay, I have two big things on my show list, and honestly, I'm gonna skip down to this one because I think this is crazy. And I know if you guys been following the podcast and the TikTok and everything, I jumped the gun and I was like, we have the Fantastic Forecast locked in.
Yo, I wanted you to just keep making videos of like quoting the old video. Just keep chasing it.
You're the last.
Now we have
now. So, do you follow leaks? Are you like, do you follow rumors? Do you follow like what is?
Honestly, like yes and no.
Okay.
If I see them, I might check the thread on X. I might check the thread. Wait, no, that one now there's threads and X.
Yeah,
get it all confused right now. But you know, if I see something, I might click on it and talk about it. But I'm not like sorting out leaks as much. But I did see something about, dude, was it homie that plays Kylo Ren?
Adam Driver. Yeah,
Adam Driver. Is he one of the rumor?
Yes. So let's get into that. Exactly. So A supposed Fantastic Forecast that is pretty much debunked now was Adam Driver as Reed Richards, Margot Robbie as Sue Storm, Daveed Diggs, who played Sebastian in The Little Mermaid that I haven't seen, and he's also in Hamilton. He was the Thing, supposedly the Thing, and very handsome white guy that I always blank on.
Joseph Quinn or something?
No. What is his name?
I knew that wasn't him as soon as I said it.
Yeah. What is this guy's name? Frick. It's fantastic Human Torch cast. Pisses me off.
Oh, Chris Evans.
Yeah. I wish it was Chris Evans.
What's his name?
It's something we... Paul Mescal.
Paul Mescal.
This guy.
Oh. Dude, I was about to say, is it Outer Banks guy?
It is not Outer Banks guy. So, it was Paul Mescal as Johnny Storm. But, so, in the beginning, or like starting last week, it came out that Adam Driver passed on Reed Richards because he couldn't connect with the character. Was, in reality, also, like, probably wasn't given enough money, which is crazy, because even that cast, Margot, Driver, Daveed Diggs, Paul Mescal, like, dude, they're
couldn't connect. He couldn't connect with Reed Richards, but can connect with a character in a movie that goes.
Like, no, 100%.
They would play Keith Richards would have been flags.
And Keith Richards. Holy shit.
Keith Urban, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nicole Kidman?
Such a magical.
Always getting to Nicole Kidman.
But my interesting thing is, like, did you just say yes to Reed before, like, reading the script? You know what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't connect with the character?
I would too. And then if I see the script doo-doo, I might give it back.
Okay, that's true. But it is still rumored and supposed that Marvel and Shackman, the director of Fantastic Four, also director of WandaVision, still really want Reed. I mean, Adam Driver. Still, like, Adam Driver is top choice.
You said off my nuts, bro. Get off my nuts.
That's wild. I hope they actually make a good Fantastic Four. Like, what even happened with Michael B. Jordan and Miles Teller? That was, like, one of the worst.
Yeah.
We don't even have to talk.
We don't talk about
Fan Four Stick is low trash tier movie. But, so now we're going to get into maybe confirmed. I don't want to lock in anything, guys. Like, especially with the Fantastic Forecasting, it's been such a roller coaster. But let's get this out of the way, because I saw the discourse that people, like, kind of, like, don't believe, like, stuff. So there's the writer strike, actor strike, they're still going on. But there is no agent strike, right? Agents are still going to agent. Like, agents are still working. So the whole thing now is with what we're about to say with these two supposed castings, as these were either probably locked in right before one of the casting was for sure locked in right before the actor strike is going on, or at a very high executive level, they are talking about who we're going to cast after the strike is happening. But I would say that, okay, actually, before we get into that, it also came out earlier this week that Matt Smith, Doctor Who guy, was in the running for Reed Richards, which, in my opinion, which we can say ours, I do not see Matt Smith.
I can't see that motherfucker as Reed Richards.
Matt Smith as...
I like him in everything he does. He never really misses except Morbius. Mm-hmm. But even in that, I heard he did well. But, like, I can't. He too scary looking for Reed.
Yeah, no eyebrows. I want my Reed to have eyebrows.
I can't look at him like that.
Mm-hmm. So Matt Smith is most likely from Jeff Snyder, not Reed, thank God. But from Miss Grace Randolph, my queen, the three in the running are Adam Driver, Matt Smith, and Dev Patel. Do you know who Dev Patel is? Slumdog Millionaire.
No way, sure.
I'll send you. Yes, Dev Patel. Like, this guy as Reed Richards.
Oh, no way. That would be crazy.
This is my Reed Richards.
I like Dev Patel.
If Dev Patel got Reed Richards, I would kind of lose my mind because he gives that Reed energy, you know, like, okay, like, sorry, I mean, not ignorant podcast, but like you are ignorant just because of the color of someone's skin is going to deter you. Like, what makes Reed because he's white? Like, no, Dev Patel exuberates Reed energy, and I just think that's such interesting casting. He's such a good actor. Watch Slumdog Millionaire, bro. Like,
You came in full BLM, like you got the we shoot race. Oh yeah, you saying fuck you if you look at color.
no, 100%, because like that's one of the people who are like, no, I can't see. Why can't see Dev Patel? Like, you're sure, you know,
We know exactly why.
exactly, we know exactly.
I asked you why you don't think.
This is something I can't put my finger on. It's just not sitting right with me. Nah, bro. Like, if Dev, even Diego Luna, Andor, he was also like kind of the dude. Like,
You would be fire.
right?
You'd be great.
Right? Like, I mean,
I was thinking that too.
dude, Adam Driver as I still to this day still see Adam as a Doom, Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I definitely see Adams as Doom.
I want Killian.
Cillian Murphy as Dr. Doom.
Yo, I saw that discussed.
Yeah. But you know what he said? He was like, let me see the script first. He said, let me see the script first.
He only does. He does good movies only. He's the kind of person that, like, if he's in a movie, I'm like, it's probably. He won't choose a bad movie. So if he's in it, we know it's good.
Yeah.
Killian Murphy running Battle World.
Yeah, dude. That's just that Dreamcast.
You just thinking.
How really would tie himself to like 4 or 5 movies with the same.
True.
Exactly. The check would have to be crazy to be locked in, especially Doom. He would be such a big character. And it's Doom. Like, you need someone locked in, dude.
It's funny. It makes sense the people they lock in, like Chris Evans, freaking Liam or Chris Hemsworth.
And
2 Chris's.
Yeah.
It's like, you know why those people accepted like 10 years of movies.
Yeah.
Someone like Cillian Murphy.
You don't need it.
Nah, it's like Leonardo DiCaprio is never going to do something like that.
Yeah.
Just people like that.
Yeah, 100%.
It's going to be tough.
Can I throw out someone like as like another fan cast? Not in the running, but I could see it. Shade.
Oh yeah, I did see people say
Andrew Lincoln from The Walking Dead as Reed, dude. I think that'll be fire, bro.
Andrew Lincoln would be, but I think at this point he's too old. But he's like in his 50s, ain't he?
But dude, Andrew Lincoln as Reed, come on, bro.
That'd be really
Right?
Maybe if when Walking Dead first came out, then
Yeah. But he's not doing shit. He's doing like a Michonne show about how long.
yeah, that's Reed.
That's Reed. He's 49.
He's 40, 10 years, 60.
Reed Richards is usually like his 40s late, old 30s.
He could do it.
Tobey Maguire for Reed.
Tobey Maguire. I mean, he's coming back for Secret Wars. Everyone is coming back for Secret Wars. Okay. So yeah, that's the Reed stuff. Let's go to who locked in. This one is locked in. Let's just get out of the way. Well, also, it came out that Sue Storm will be the lead in Fantastic Four. Did you see that?
No.
So lead as in, so there's also a rumor right now that Tom Holland's Spider-Man will be the lead in Kang Dynasty, Avengers Kang Dynasty. So lead as in like not, people are freaking out. It's like Spider-Man can't lead the Avengers. It's not lead.
It's from their perspective.
Exactly. From their point of view, right? I think it's actually super interesting because like, I don't know, like having just the eyes through Reed, like we've seen it before. And like, dude, Reed is in a way like a very one-note character. He's just the smartest man alive. You know what I'm saying?
That is so true. It'd be so good for them to switch up the perspectives because it's always been Reed.
Exactly.
Why is it
exactly
the thing? Or
true. Exactly. So I think, yeah.
It was always Reed.
So if they make kind of Sue the lead in this movie, I think that'll be super fire. Okay. And
Well, she's the connective tissue.
exactly.
Johnny and Reed and
Okay, now I'm going to be ignorant. I'm turning on the ignorance and Cory. This does not help though the whole concept of the MCU. You know, because like if we have
don't say that.
First time I hear somebody say that.
The MCU,
I've never heard that.
that's the thing. Like, you know, because how everyone's pushing woman-led movies. I mean, we had Black Widow and then Captain Marvel and then, I mean, just drop it in, like the Agatha show, Aubrey Plaza. We now know what character she's playing. And Aubrey Plaza is playing Rio Vidal, the first Green Witch. And that's an original character, not from the comics. We love Aubrey Plaza, bro.
White Lotus killed it.
But the whole character is supposedly she is Agatha's ex-girlfriend, lesbian, you know, and like just the whole MCU thing. So I don't care. I do find it interesting, but that does not help the whole criticism of the MCU. But it's fine. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying what you guys think.
Hey, how about they ovaries, bro?
Exactly.
Damn, I've never heard it put like that.
Yeah.
So, Sue Storm, broken by Jeff Snyder, very reliable leaker, is going to be played by Vanessa Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Vanessa Kirby is? I'm not very familiar with Vanessa.
Yeah, barely. Yeah.
But she supposedly is a very good actress, and I believe it. This is Vanessa Kirby. I think she's Sue Storm. I could see Sue.
Yeah.
Sue Storm.
A blonde white woman checks all the boxes. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Exactly. She was in the new Mission Impossible. She's in Mission Impossible. She was in Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I miss her?
She was in quite a few movies, but Vanessa Kirby is supposedly locked in as Sue Storm, and this happened before the writer's strike, right? So then, once again, the other day was fucking crazy. Jeff Snyder, reliable leaker, on the podcast, he has a podcast with John Roca called The Big Something, but it's kind of like a live thing, right? And he, from one of his sources, was JQ as Johnny Storm. And his first intuition was Jack Quaid.
Mm-hmm.
And you sent the group chat, I was like, yo, Jack Quaid? Dude, Jack Quaid, The Boys, right?
Of course.
I don't see that,
Just
though.
rewatched it.
I don't see that either.
Okay, I get that. Because, Jack Quaid...
Who are you saying will play?
Johnny Storm.
Oh.
Yeah, Human Torch.
That would be crazy.
It would be crazy. I don't see him as Johnny Storm, because Johnny Storm is cocky and a cool guy and but I see him as Johnny Storm, best friends with Tom Holland Spider-Man, because that's the thing. They live together, Spider-Man and Johnny Storm, they're besties. I see that. I see the banter. I don't. But I just love Jack Quaid. But I like him, everyone at this point, I'm like, do I see next to Spider-Man? Yes. Ryan Reynolds with fucking Tom, eventually, I see that. That's going to be fucking awesome, Deadpool.
Ooh.
But,
Be good.
right?
For Deadpool, yeah.
But that was quickly debunked. Even Jack on Twitter was just like, hey guys, I'm not playing Johnny. Not me. Go support SAG-AFTRA though, right? But on the podcast, when that literally he dropped JQ, people assumed Jack Quaid, went super viral on Twitter. Jack came out saying no, and on the podcast, the leaker said it's the other JQ. It's Joseph Quinn. Joseph Quinn
From Stranger
Things. Eddie is.
I like that.
I love
people didn't.
I love
like
that. Was rumor. I know. You know why? That was the big thing. That he's not hot enough.
Oh, okay.
No, that people are
Jack Quaid is
exactly. No, exactly. He's not handsome. Yes, he was rumored a long time ago. If it wasn't going to, I never saw. I don't know Pascal. The other guy that was rumored, but Joseph Quinn from the heights of Eddie from Stranger Things.
But he looks like Vanessa
Kirby.
Yeah,
I mean,
he resembles Vanessa.
Yes.
I can see that.
Yeah. So Joseph Quinn as our Johnny Storm, and that was rumored a while ago. I love it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I've talked with him in Stranger Things. I think people don't like him being a choice also because they don't like that he was so hyped in Stranger Things. So they fuck him. But he did really well, and he's very likable, or he can be likable. And I'm sure he could pull off the cockiness and likability or whatever. And he seems like he could be a good playful side if ever with Tom.
Exactly. I see that as well. I see the cockiness, that's sharp. Okay, once again, me being locked in, it's not 100%. There's still it's not, but Jeff Snyder's very reliable. I'm going with this. The only two people, well, actually, Adam Reed is the iffy one, but they really want a fat white guy to play the Thing.
Josh Gad.
And that's not that crazy to say because Disney loves Josh Gad, bro.
They do.
They put Josh Gad in everything, dude.
Do you guys remember? This is so random. Do you guys remember the movie The Internship?
Yes. No, not Josh Gad, bro. Dear God, no.
Where Josh Gad is like the computer guy, and then at the very end of the movie, you realize he's like running the whole thing.
Exactly.
Man, shout out Josh Gad.
He's a good actor.
But who else is a fat white guy?
Okay, come on, bro. Fantastic. You know who's my thing, bro. Who I said from a while.
Frasier.
Yo, yes. Brendan Fraser.
Oh.
But he's not really that
actor.
He's the...
And he did like Journey to the Center of the Earth. Like he knows what it's like to be an action movie.
Exactly. But he's not that fat anymore. He kind of slimmed down.
He's like middle.
Not like...
Not skinny. Yeah.
He's going to be built. That's my Tarzan.
That is my Tarzan. Fraser as... Yeah.
He's a great actor.
Yeah.
He was in Doom Patrol, and he fucking killed it.
Yes, he is in Doom Patrol. DC show. I know. I watched the first season. It was very good. He was like mainly like the robot though character. Seth Rogen. Please, guys.
Guys. 2 days ago, so sorry. 2 days ago, I went to Blue Jam Cafe. Guess who was sitting next to me?
I'm so
Christopher Mintz, like the kid that played McLovin in Super Bowl.
Thinking about it, yeah.
He was sitting right next to me.
That's fine.
Went up to his table. Oh, he was actually sitting next to the person that's from Sky High, the one that glows in the dark.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's the one I'm worried about. I was just like, yo, that's McLovin. I went up to his table mid him eating, and I was like, yo, you're a legend. And he was just like, oh, dude, no, you're a legend. And I was like, made his fucking day.
That's awesome.
You know he's the guy that said,
that guy?
How did you recognize him?
Because everybody tells me I look like him.
it is true, yeah.
That's crazy.
Fuck, it's like a whole thing.
It's the whole thing.
But you guys know Christopher Mintz is the guy that said, damn son, where'd you find this?
Where?
You ever heard that, like, damn son, where'd you find this?
Where's that from?
Drops. It's like a producer tagline, but he's the one that said.
No, that was a joke video. That was fake. He dubbed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a meme video of him going, damn, dude. Yeah, they put it.
Not him.
That's not him. That's not him. They tricked people with it.
Try to. I'm glad. Yeah.
Wait, he's in Succession? Who is he playing?
Cousin Greg. Oh, I didn't know. See, I couldn't tell that was him. You saw Cousin Greg?
Yeah, bro.
No.
I really talked to him.
He still look like Cousin Greg.
Yeah. I didn't know that was him in Sky High.
Dude, wow. He is in Succession. I forgot.
He tell Derek from.
I know he was in Zola.
Oh, really?
Zola?
He was the boyfriend.
Dude, they were.
I'm gonna jump off that balcony right now. He was so funny.
Wait, now it was cool. It was McLovin and Cousin Greg.
And one other guy that I'm pretty sure is like a person that I should know, but I didn't. And like I sadly didn't direct any of my attention.
It was Michael Cera.
Like Sarah. No, I was literally like, I just looked at both like Christopher Mintz and other homie that I don't remember his name, and I just like told him they're legends, and I was just like, okay, like I did that. I had to say something because like, I was like, you know what it is.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I mean, I feel it. He was like, it's all good.
Yeah. Okay. What? Throw out another guy for the thing. I am Jack Black.
Nah, I need a Jack Black break.
Okay, sure.
And somebody told me I look like him the other day.
That's fucked up.
It's a first. I was like, I feel like I do give like Nacho Libre hair.
Dude, you said that's fucked up. Let him say how he feels first.
Okay,
But it didn't fucked up. I don't look like him, but I think the hair could be like Nacho Libre-esque. We don't look alike. Anyways, Jack Black. Great guy.
Great guy. But can't mean a thing?
Nah.
You said Seth Rogen. What'd you say about Seth Rogen? Because that threw my whole thing about Christopher.
And that's my fan cast as
Jack Black.
I've never seen a young Jack Black. Jack Black has always been Jack Black. I've never seen a young Jack Black.
No, I was like, who is that?
That's okay. I know in trouble. Actually, I know in trouble.
That's actually low-key oddly accurate.
Yeah, no, you're good on this one a little bit.
That's like
It's all good. Anyways. Fact.
Seth Rogen is my fan cast as a thing.
Oh, okay. That would be sick.
He's not gonna do it though.
No, he's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Producer, yeah, that is producer way. Yeah, definitely behind the scenes type of thing.
Yeah.
Who else is a fat white guy?
I don't know. Brendan Fraser is a goated cast though, but
Dude, yeah, that would be crazy if we could get him.
yeah. But supposedly it is. They do know.
Elvis top.
That's not the first time someone said Kevin. Does he even work nowadays? Kevin James.
I don't know.
I don't know if Kevin even works.
How old is he now?
We were missing out on the ultimate fat white guy that we need back in our lives.
The Rock?
I'm sick. Fucker from Law.
He's lost. He's not been found anymore. I don't think. Yeah. Oh, I saw this one. Like,
Speaking of, y'all see Post Malone drop like hella late, bro?
bro.
Like, it just hit out of nowhere, too.
Really quick, it just hit me.
Sorry.
Motherfucker from Numbers, the motherfucker who was in Oppenheimer. He's big and Jewish.
Who?
Wait, what?
The one that went to Oppenheimer school. The one that helped him with the. Remember, he was big.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, he'd be good. Yeah.
All right, fuck me. I guess I thought I hit the jackpot on that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like the helper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the good. He's the one that like vouched always for.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer. Yeah. I just don't know. Yeah.
All right.
The white guy is in Oppenheimer. That's the white.
A lot of
all time.
it was snowing. Yeah. What's his name? David Krasowitz?
No.
What's his name?
Bro, is that the kid from Santa Claus? That's great.
Dude, Oppenheimer's cast was good.
What's his name? David.
You know what's actually so funny? Like,
Yeah.
Alex Wolff was in Oppenheimer.
He was.
I literally smoked a joint with him in New York like last year because he was at.
He don't want you telling this information.
I'm sure it's.
Yeah.
I actually was funny because I hadn't seen the movie Old yet, and he started talking about it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah,
You're like,
he was sick.
yeah, M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah.
Yeah, I like when y'all got
I
old.
thought it shortly after.
Yeah.
No, but he was like just in the like at golf ball in the like
Gotcha.
thing. And
Fire.
I just randomly met him.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, damn, man. I actually think that might be the first person I see on like a big screen that I'm like, I've like really talked to that guy before. So it was kind of a cool experience. Oppenheimer's a good one. Come on.
Shake my head. This guy's played gumball before.
Yes.
How was that?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Nice.
No, it was pretty crazy. Do you know it's actually? I mean, the whole experience itself was sick. Like he was actually there.
Nice.
Just cooled up.
Nice.
But the show was fire. Good time. I think it was funny. One of my funniest memories from that day is I like was running.
That's so funny.
I was like running late, dog, and I ordered like a golf cart because I needed to get back to my set, like to do like a mic check. Dog, I'm like waiting, kind of impatient, and my golf cart driver pulls up, and then Denzel Curry just gets in the golf cart that I ordered.
Crazy.
Don't get in there and golf the cart. You just fuck over it. That's good.
And anyways, it was like the ultimate move. No, just kidding. Yeah, no. But I was just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, yeah, take the golf cart. And then I was like in the next golf cart with the net guy, and I told him what happened, and he was like, yeah, like
He does that.
yeah, it's like I was like, what?
That's the thing he does.
It's funny because a few years ago I was gonna be a golf cart driver at Coachella, and then it got canceled because of COVID, and I never got to do it.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's what they told you.
yeah.
That's what they told you. Really, Denzel Curry.
I saw the golf cart driver. I was like, bro, I was supposed to be you, man. Like 2 years ago.
That's hilarious.
But the show is awesome. It was
Fuck yeah.
definitely like once in a lifetime opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully happens twice in a lifetime.
Yeah, dude.
3.
Yeah. When are you dropping music? What is the next live for you?
Well, I have a bunch of music like ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of trying to figure out like release strategies right now. It's been like, not to get too into it, but we all know how labels work.
Yeah.
trying to figure that out.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I do have a bunch of stuff ready. That the moment I'm like able to, it's coming out. But I do have a show coming up.
When's the show?
On your birthday.
Damn, that's crazy.
On August 20th.
Plug it, bro.
What? That's y'all.
Okay.
And whoever else. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. We play with my homie Ryan and the other homie Carter. Cool. Should be a fun show. Yeah. Always working on a shirt though.
What is the earliest, let's just go, movie you remember seeing as a kid?
Oh man, Scooby-Doo. No, the classic Screaming. Like for some reason, like that Will Ferrell movie about soccer and like the attack.
Oh yeah,
I
remember that.
I have no idea where you're at.
They're like soccer outfits with like blue and stuff.
Yeah. Kicking and Screaming, 2005. Oh, I know. I had that on.
Hutcherson was in it.
That's fire.
Funnily enough, bro. I don't know if you ever met him, Ben Carr's brother.
Yeah.
To look up Josh Hutcherson, Hutcherson or Hutchinson? Hutcherson. Sorry. You're good. But if you look up Josh Hutcherson Bonner, it's just him and Ben.
Really?
On the Google images. So far.
That's hilarious.
Wolf Josh Hutcherson kicking and screaming. For some reason, like those two movies pop into my head.
Okay.
First, like superhero movies, like
Yeah, yep, that was my next one.
Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 1, like
Fuck yeah.
honestly, that came out in 2002.
Mhm.
That means I was watching it when I was like 3.
Yeah.
Between that and like Star Wars and like
Cool.
that's kind of like because there weren't that many superhero movies back then.
No.
X-Men, but my parents thought
Exactly.
X-Men was like a little too for teen. Like they didn't let me watch it when I was like 6 or 7. I had to wait for X-Men, but yeah, that was really all that was out when I was younger. Like there wasn't a ton of superhero movies, so I loved the movement since like Avengers in 2008, Iron Man, which classic. I remember going to the theaters to see that.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw Hulk first, the Incredible Hulk.
With Edward Norton?
Yeah.
Fire. I really like that movie.
And I thought that movie was great.
Me too.
Yeah, 100%. I was confused when they like they're gonna do another one.
Yeah.
But I hate Mark Ruffalo. It's way better
Yeah.
for the Avengers.
For the Avengers, yeah.
Not maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
He could do it.
Yeah.
Out there.
Smart Hulk is kind of rubbing me off the wrong way, but
Yeah, that one is weird as heck.
yeah.
It was the dynamic and all the other Hulk stuff. So sick. That one where he's just like set like conscious of everything, and it was kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah, the early 2000s superhero movie was definitely like our era. Like that's what we grew up on, but like it was all mid. I don't know. It was like a very interesting flavor back then. But hence why Kevin Feige is very much like, oh, we got a redemption arc for Toby and Andrew. And the big rumor is like Secret Wars, and especially with Deadpool 3, he's gonna give the justice that the 2000 Fox X-Men deserved, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm super excited to see what Marvel does next, because like I don't want to say they peaked. Well, I feel like we all know that like they hit a peak,
Yes.
and you know they went like this and then hit the edge of like the sky, and then they dropped out of like quite a bit, like just because it's hard to like it's like 10 years of build up, and having to rebuild. But I think they got a lot to work with, and I think I trust them more than I've ever trusted DC for anything in my life. Like, I need, like, DC's okay, but, like, for some reason, they just have not hit on any of the, like, collaborative movies. I mean, the extended version
Dawn of Justice, Batman vs Superman, or the Justice League one? The Zack Snyder version?
Zack Snyder,
Fire.
I
like
it just because, I read on Twitter, it was like, if you pause in that movie, every single time you pause, it's like, it literally looks like a comic book page. Yeah, and it does. And that's impressive. You captured like a 4-hour fucking movie to where every time you freeze it, you're like, that looks straight out of a comic book. And that was really impressive. But yeah, I think there's high hopes on my end. And like, they have great characters like Spider-Man still in, Deadpool. And obviously like Secret Wars, it's like, I don't know how that's going to go, but I think it's going to be sick regardless.
Are you excited for James Gunn's DC?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's killed it in the things he's done so far. And also, like, it'll be good to bring someone like him to the DC universe that understands a little bit more of, like, I don't know, connecting movies better. Like I recently watched The Flash, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was good, but like
It was good.
I'm not rushing to watch it again. I literally rewatched the Spider-Man movie like 4 times. Like it's just there's a difference.
Yes, 100%.
So yeah, I mean, I'm always hopeful that I know Marvel knows what they're doing more.
Yeah.
And I think DC might get there actually. DC has like my favorite hero.
Which is nice.
So they need to do something.
That's fire.
But I thought the Robert Pattinson was sick and then the Joker was sick.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like not DC really.
Yeah.
It's like kind of separate. So if they were DC, oh my God, DC would be on a different level.
Yeah, I'm glad you answered the question. It was like, I really wanted to hear your opinion on like this, in your opinion, the state of Marvel, because we had our friend Andre on and he like definitely spit out some like maybe, how do I say, like they are on a decline. We hope for the best, but your optimism still feeds my optimism because I am very stoked for what's to come. But they definitely they're on a, you know, they're kind of doing their thing.
I'm optimistic because we have seen them make good movies.
Facts.
And like if you know how to make one good movie, that means you know what's good and what's not. And if they put out something trash, they know it's trash.
Yeah.
Before we do it's trash. You know, like so yeah, I'm confident they'll like drop some what I like is they take into consideration a lot of fan service.
Yeah.
It's like hard to do the right way, but they've hit it a few times on that where they're like get the fan service moments, but don't make it too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean they've also missed, like I said, like Love and Thunder. Like I was like very disappointing because like I'll say like my favorite shit is when this Dylan is like as crazy as the good guy, and I was like Christian Bale, what an actor. Saw the movie. I mean, felt like Christian Bale's worse.
Exactly. Not even a hot take.
Not even a hot take. Yeah. He's also only done bangers apart from that, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited about Marvel. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what's lined up in the next few years apart from like...
Next year's a big one. Next year is Deadpool, Brave New World, and then Thunderbolts. Next year, if next year is not it, then it's over. But next year is going to be it. I know it is.
How do you feel about that new movie coming out,
Blue Beetle? It's gonna flop. It's going to flop. It's going to be one of the biggest flops ever.
The only thing I appreciate about that movie is I got to listen to the I Just Want to Rock song by Lil Uzi.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really like know about how this movie trailer's hitting for me. Yeah. Before the movie, I was like,
That was funny.
Octavio, I appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you for being the second guest on the Nerdhour podcast. This camera is yours. This camera is yours. Do you have anything to plug?
Or if you want to sing us out.
that's it for the part.
We need like a theme song.
There it is. No, there it is.
Guys, no, I appreciate you guys having me.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I hadn't seen you in way too.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Yeah. I'll be here.
And yeah, I'm glad you guys are vibing, doing y'all's thing. I mean, I met you guys. It was like me and Ryan, Cory and Idriys.
Yeah.
Those power duo friendships.
100%.
That means something, boys. It's not every day.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Hell yeah, dude.
Glad you guys are doing something that makes you both like, you know, excited to
Our little outlet.
Yeah.
a little more than nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're just setting up a camera, but it goes a long way to like, because you get to watch everything back too. That's I'll watch this back here too and be like, damn, Deadpool was at no.
Perhaps. All right, guys. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Threads. Why not? No, we don't have Threads yet. Subscribe if you guys haven't. Hit the like button. Turn on those notifications. And we will see you guys next week. Deuces.